Here we are, guys. It is the Open the Vault and Print number 6 here in the beautiful Florida swamps. Miami represent. And that mystery print is going to be found here in these swamps. We're going to have to go and find it together. So I'm going to jump in and we're going to get started. Here we go.
So bad. Hold on, guys. He's putting on props.
Oh, here we go. This is how we swim in Miami. Here in the water.
Okay, yeah, get on with it.
Guys, anybody here seen a vault print, i.e. a print that's older and now I can bring back? And keep going. Oh, sir, have you perhaps seen a vault print? None?
None. Keep going. All right, here we go. Somebody else. Oh,
hold on. Oh.
Why are you taking so long?
Yes, you, sir. You and your father surely know something about the vault print. Do you not? No, sir. Okay.
All right, somebody else.
What the hell is this? Oh, God, sorry. What the? Get out of there. What?
Someone else. Oh, watch it.
Oh, yeah. These guys you can trust. Sir,
These are the guys you can trust.
You and your father, what do you know about the print?
Likely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. Okay. That's good.
This bit is going on for way too long. Somebody else.
What the heck is this?
Who is that guy?
Bad gift. Get this out.
All right, where are we going?
Get back on the boat.
Oh, there was a boat? There wasn't a boat to begin with.
We're getting onto the boat.
All right. There it is.
Folks, surely all of you know where I can find my secret vault print. Anybody here? Ma'am? Sir? Ma'am? Hold on. I think
there is somebody who does know.
I think I see it down here. Hold on.
Ready? Hold on. He's doing a prop change again. He's not really great at this. Just hang out, everybody. Ready? Look up. Why are you looking down so much?
I'm looking down. It's the sight. The eye holes are terrible.
This is the worst thing that's ever happened on this show.
That's right.
I hope you guys are ready. All right, we're moving to the intro. That's enough out of you.
Woo!
Guys, it was a rough one, but we made it.
Oh my God. The budget on this show.
The budget is high.
$3 million an episode. Okay? I've seen what other artists are doing on YouTube. Crank the tunes, B.
They're not doing what we're doing.
All of you here on Instagram missed the best ever. Click that link and come join us. I've seen other artists online doing YouTube, little camera over their shoulder, and they do a little drawing. Jim Lee, I see you. It's cute. It's, let's evolve, okay? Take a dive, get a green screen. You know what I'm saying? This is Web 3, okay? This is Web 3. All right, guys, I'm out of breath from that. So fat. So fat.
If you ever doubted that Peter was once a teacher, that should have done the proving for you.
Wait, I want to adjust our cool lighting because we have such good cameras. It deserves the good lights.
It does. Yeah, we gotta fix our lighting. We had to have the lighting a specific way for that little bit that he just put together.
Yeah, because the green screen apparently does not accept mood lighting.
No, it does not.
But now we're going to TV studio mode.
Now we got a live.
Cool lighting. Welcome to another episode of Attack with me, your friend Attack Peter, aka Peter Santa Maria, and my beautiful wife, aka Miss Gabby Cruz at Double Trouble. Make sure you're following her online. We have an awesome show. we have an awesome show. I'm still out of breath. I'm so fat.
How did that happen? It's because you kept throwing yourself on the floor.
I know, I was
legitimately throwing yourself
first time, anybody with his first time using a green screen is too much. By the third time, I'll be like, cool, green screen. You know, we all know how it works. By the way, you guys want to see a cool trick? Look at this. I don't have anything saved.
No, you don't, because you don't have the lighting on.
Oh, crap. Never mind.
I'm turning that filter off.
Okay. We have an awesome show. We have special guest Shannon Eric Denton joining us. And I'm going to ask him if he goes by all three names normally because either his email or his Instagram has all three. So I'm going to figure that out for all of us tonight. He's going to be talking about the amazing Bernie Wrightson Tribute art book that's the Kickstarter has just been announced. And we're going to talk about all the amazing contributions going on in that. You're going to love seeing the work that is in that book. And then after that, we will reveal, well, we already revealed, we will release the vault print, it's my version of the creature from the Black Lagoon. And we'll talk about why that's important so nobody sues us later on in the show.
Important to note.
All the Skybound lawyers jumped on this one to make sure we did everything by the book. And so nobody can sue us. And if you have anybody to sue, address all letters to Mr. Robert Kirkman over in Hollywood, California somewhere. Okay, cool. Guys, amazing. What a show. Okay, let us get right to it and bring in our special guest, Mr. Shannon, and studio audience, warm up your hands, Mr. Shannon Denton.
Oh, hey, there he is.
Sir, how does that merit in terms of what you're used to in California, Los Angeles, the production, the world of TV production? Rank us between 9 and 10. Where would you say?
That was fantastic. Yeah. I just want to lead with that.
I think so too.
I think you got every ounce of your budget on screen, which is what, for those of us that make shows, that's what you want to do. Yeah,
you feel the budget when you watch that right off the bat.
Absolutely.
You know,
fantastic. Yes.
Thank you, sir. Hey, Shannon, thank you for joining us. Do you go by Shannon Eric Denton or Shannon Denton? How do you introduce yourself?
Shannon is just, when people are chatting with me.
Yeah.
Early on in my career, I was working on the X-Men animated series, and it was coming time for our credits. It was going to be one of my first credits. Mm-hmm. And one of the old school Marvel guys who came from comics, went into Marvel animation back when Stan was running things, said, hey, he's a Filipino guy. He's like, there's a reason why I have 9 names. He goes, because it's really easy to see my name when it goes by on screen. And I was like, that's an awesome trick.
That's brilliant.
So I was like, all right, I'm putting it all up there.
Brilliant.
Make this thing as big as possible. And it really has helped over the years when your name is flying by at 100 miles an hour.
I love that. Yeah, it goes all the way across from edge to edge. And then we switched formats to widescreen, and you had to add like 5 surnames to continue the trend.
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah.
So you'll be fine.
Getting away from, there was a while there where they were shrinking our names at the end of a show and then running the commercial for the next thing. And you're like, even with the long name, it was impossible to find. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. Man, that's funny because I've always been, in my mind, plagued with a giant long name. But when you put it that way, that's a good way to look at it.
It's going to look good on the big screen.
Yes, sir. And that's what Shannon's here to announce. No, I'm kidding. So, yeah. Amazing. Shannon, you and I met, I think, during the pandemic, talking, or maybe at a I think we met way back at DCon one day. I can't remember exactly, but we've been talking for a while, become pals, and you were kind enough to invite me to contribute to the Bernie Wrightson Tribute book that you were putting together. And tonight, we want to kind of shed some light on that and let people know that the Kickstarter is launched, and to highlight it, show some of the cool artwork going on. But before that, Shannon, what is your... tell people about who you are. You talked about you worked on the X-Men animated series. Every time I talk to you or see a new post from you, I'm like, no shit, you worked on that too. So you remind me of James Groman, and that James had a hand in every one of my favorite toys. But I think people should hear some of your credits to know what is your pedigree.
Yeah, I started in animation, and it was a good time. The Marvel that is the Marvel that everybody knows is not the Marvel when it was a 50-person and under company out here on the West Coast. The comics was separate, but the entertainment division was real small, and we had access to pretty much, all the people that were coming in and talk to Stan. We had access to Stan, and so it sort of allowed us to diversify our portfolio. So while working on the X-Men show, I was also drawing the Deadpool comic for Marvel. I've done Star Wars stuff for Dark Horse. So my career has always been sort of comics and animation and live action all at the same time, because I didn't really know what I was doing when I moved out here, and I just thought it was all one job, and so I would just show up to things and then get myself hired.
How long, in a career like that, how long did it take you for you to feel like you had a solid footing? Because that's something that I was from growing up in Miami, all you hear is nightmares of like, don't go into entertainment. You're not going to ever get paid. You're never going to have a real job. You're not going to have health insurance, all those kind of things. But at some point, it seems like everybody who I meet over there started shaky and found solid ground. What was that moment for you?
I think as artists, we all have that conversation daily. Like, I shouldn't be in this business. Yeah. I'm not good enough to do this, and that's just part of, I think, being creative and wanting to always do better. But everything's on a deadline, so you've only ever got X amount of time. On the flip side of that, I was fortunate enough to get in, going back to that group of folks that trained me up. Fantastic bosses, and it's only as you get further and further away from having worked with those folks that you realize how much mentorship there was and encouragement. And so there was never any sense of, I'm not good enough, because they treated you like a pro right off the bat, and they worked with you on what you needed to get better. But they didn't make you feel bad about it. It was just part of the job. And then they praised you in what you were good at. So I was very fortunate. And now when I'm directing and supervising, that's something I try and remember and project out to the people that are, starting off and getting their first gig.
It sounds like the ads I used to see for the Joe Kubert Art School, which is the closest thing I ever thought I was going to get to a job in this industry, is if I could just go to the Joe Kubert Art School, at least I could like hang out with some people, hear what it's like, and get some good war stories, and then go back home and live a regular life. So, but that's kind of like what you're describing is what it sounded like as a kid. That you're familiar with it, I'm sure.
Yeah. And before, I should give a shout out. Before, the reason I was in LA in the first place was Rob Liefeld had hired me at Extreme Studios when Image got started.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, it was just a 30-minute drive up to LA to try and break in on TV stuff. So it all kind of went hand in hand.
Yeah, absolutely. And do you think that the landscape has changed now, where living in a specific city is not as important as it used to be? Is there still a bias? Like, if you live there, is it better? Those kind of things. I feel like even when I first signed up with Skybound, Gaby and I contemplated a move to LA right before the pandemic. And so we didn't, but we're fortunate that we had our family here during all that. But it's something that I always wondered, like, am I missing out? And I think other people think the same thing. Should I live here? Should I live there?
I think this stuff shifts all the time, and we're kind of coming hopefully out of the pandemic. So it'll be new territory, new rules. I think about the advancement that I got accidentally, organically, by getting invited, going back to what we're chatting about today, like Wrightson. So Wrightson I met almost immediately when coming out to Los Angeles, and then you get invited along with Wrightson, and then by the way, this is my friend Frank Darabont. You're at dinner, and suddenly you're talking to Frank Darabont, and that's something that you can't get by being somewhere else or on a Zoom.
Right.
It's not necessary, but it was something that really helped me out early on. All that opportunity to sit and listen to people who had already figured out a lot of the mistakes that we all make starting off, and then going, oh, okay, I never even thought about that. That's great. I'd rather not make that mistake.
Yeah.
And then you go make a different one, and then you pass that on to whoever you're training. But that was a great opportunity. So to answer your question, I don't think you have to live anywhere. Right. I love Los Angeles. It's my favorite small city I've ever lived in, because you can go out anywhere here. And once you're in the business, whether it's video games, comics, publishing, we got it all, TV, film. Yeah. You're going to bump into people that you were at the same wedding with. Even if you didn't know them previously, you'll talk 20 minutes and realize, like, oh, I'm friends with that person. And that is one of the great things about being out here. But I know, like, people in the Pacific Northwest have that with the comics publishers that are up there. I think as long as you can find a crew of people that support you, that's really the thing.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. Let's get into the book, because I wasn't expecting the amazing samples that we got to see. I thought a lot of that was going to be under lock and key, especially from me, because I can't keep a secret apparently. So let's go to those images and show off, because it's such good stuff. This is the
first time I think anybody's seeing a lot of this stuff. So
by the way, I just want, for the audience tuning in tonight, you guys, we break a lot of stuff on this show. I'm not trying to toot our own horn here. Besides the big budget and the special effects, James Groman showed off like 3 brand new action figures and sculpts here. Shannon showing us all this kick-ass artwork. So just keep that in mind when you're going and talking to other people about who else is your favorite artist. Remember. Okay, let's go on to the Gaby. The cringe face that Gaby makes is so classic. It gives me life. All right, let's go. So check it out. So I'll go back to the slide before. So there, that one. So this is the image that you posted that's kind of like calling attention. Is this going to be the way the book looks, or tell us a little something about it overall?
We're still working on the finality of the look of it, but this is basically it. This is the image. We love this piece. It's Bernie. It's a bunch of his creations, and that was one of the things we really wanted to showcase with the book. Is our love for Bernie as folks that knew him and worked with him, and then open that up to people who maybe didn't know him but loved him, along with all the ones that did. Yeah. And we just thought this really captured that well.
It's so exciting.
Taking a step back too, so Steve Niles and I started this company Monster Forge, and that was kind of how we got this thing off the ground. But before that, Bernie was a very close personal friend to the two of us, so it was a passion project for the two of us. We both worked with the guys over at Printed in Blood. Mm-hmm. We knew they knew how to put books together, so it was really sort of a fun way to kind of do what we wanted this thing to be, which is like, hey, let's get friends together. Let's talk about Bernie. It's almost like a memorial for somebody that you wish was still here, by getting to chat with all of these creators, and knowing that some of them knew Bernie, some of them didn't. But there's a love from everybody, I think, that's contributing to this book. And so absolutely. I just wanted to be able to say that out front before I forgot, and thank you to everybody that's contributing, because it is a personal project for Steve and I, for sure. Yeah,
it's amazing, and you can definitely sense, like, when you talk to other artists, there's just a handful of artists that come up among artists, like the artists. You always hear Frank Miller. You always hear, obviously, Kirby and guys like that. But Bernie Wrightson is always mentioned amongst those formative guys. Everyone seems to be influenced in a heavy way by one of those 3 guys in my conversations with people. It's like, oh, are you a Bernie guy? Are you a Frank Miller guy? And I remember the first time I laid eyes on his Frankenstein, it just blew me away, and I felt like it set the tone for what, like it meant to be a comics artist, so to speak. He's like, he just raised the bar to another level. So let's get into these and show some of them, because they're so cool. Yeah. Right off the bat, this one I had to do a double take on, because this is Tim Bradstreet. Yeah. So if you guys are familiar with Tim Bradstreet, made a giant mark with the Punisher comics. I think, was it War Journal or just the Punisher books in the early mid 2000s, and kick-ass stuff there. But this is a great portrait by Tim Bradstreet. Another person that was really go close. Back real quick. Yeah. And I assume Tim's a friend of yours as well. Yeah. No, we were really excited that Tim had done a previous portrait of Bernie years ago that Bernie, used on a lot of his T-shirts and everything, with like monster hands coming all over the place. Yeah. It was a great image, so it was nice to see him, contribute something new to this. It's beautiful, yeah, and it's so iconic. Like this is one of those images that I think will live on for a little while. Yeah, let's go to the next one too, because this one blew me away. And this Tony Harris, holy crap, man! This at first glance, I'm like, did Drew Struzan work on the book? It has like that feel of an amazing movie poster, and it made me think, man, I can't wait or hope one day we get to see this Frankenstein done cinematically. But yeah, talk about this piece. And do you know Tony, or are you familiar with him? Yeah. Tony. So I edited at Wildstorm for a while when Tony was doing his book there, and so he's a fantastic artist. I've been a huge fan going all the way back to Starman. Yeah. And yeah, he stepped it up for this. I mean, this is fantastic. So we're really happy when this one came in. I think this is one of those pieces that's going to spark up the conversation around, this version of Frankenstein and what can we do as a industry to make sure this happens. Because it just kind of like sparks that amazing stuff. Yeah, let's go look at this. This is, by the way, the ones that we're showing you are just a tease of what's coming, right, Shannon? This is hardly exhaustive. Yeah. I think some people have heard of this guy. Yeah, he's pretty good. This is a beautiful Mike Mignola piece. Now, I was trying to look at this one, and can you do you know? I couldn't put my finger on the reference here. I feel like it's vampiric, but I'm not 100% on this. I'm going to show my ignorance here.
Yeah, no, I think it was more of like, everybody was trying to do like things inspired by Bernie.
Okay.
And Bernie, Bernie was from Baltimore. Right. There's a deep Edgar Allan Poe love.
Okay, cool. That's what I thought.
Nola and Bernie and I and Steve and everybody have chatted about. So I think it was like channeling a lot of the stuff that we knew influenced Bernie into a piece.
God, it's so cool to see, like, and by the way, as you guys see these pieces, you'll realize more and more how like flabbergasted I am that anybody thought to put my artwork near this. It's almost, you want to talk about imposter syndrome. As we keep going, it gets more and more real. Keep going. Look at this. This is an amazing piece by Dan Panosian. Wow, dude.
Yeah, and going back to the Extreme Studios days, Dan and I started off together, and so it was really, I mean, he's just exploding right now, which is really fun when you've been friends with someone that's been continually exploding for 30 years, and they're just getting better and better, and this piece blew us away.
Yeah, you guys, this is, by the way, if anybody, as we keep looking through these, WrightsonTribute.com, I put the link in the bio, the link in the description of this video. Please, guys, click on that link and just enter your email so you get notified about when the Kickstarter actually goes live. It hasn't gone live yet. We'll talk a little bit more about that in a second. But definitely click on the link, put your email in to get notified. This is an easy book to back. You got to have this. Let's keep going. Oh, my God. This one was... Yes. Talk about this.
So Liam is... fantastic, and has been fantastic. For those of you that don't know, he kind of came out of the British scene, exploded out there. He's in the U.S. now, but we worked together on God of War or Gears of War. I was editing God of War and Gears of War at the same time, so I get those swapped every now and then. But just fantastic artist. I mean, just the amount of care that went into this piece, and it's a huge piece too. This is one of those that we were not able. It took a little while to figure out how we were going to get this into the book because it's humongous.
How big is it?
Original art. I want to say I haven't seen it in person, so I just know it's too big for a normal scanner, and so it required us tracking down one large enough.
And it looks,
including friends of ours that put together artist editions that are used to scanning in big pieces of art.
Yeah, and if any of you guys are watching this on your phone, go watch it on a bigger screen later so you can see this. It's beautiful. It's a painting, right? And it's like it looks like it's an oil painting.
It's it's the monster up there in the North Country.
God, I love that.
So yeah, it's fantastic.
We need action figures too, man. There's so much. Monster Forge, man. Let's go, make it happen.
We're
okay.
Hey, everybody comes stop by and talk to us at Monster Palooza and 5 Points this year.
Oh, okay, good. All right, good. Let's go. This one really kind of gave me a tremble when I saw him. Like, how the? Because I feel like William Stout is one of those like. There's a certain group of artists that I feel like they're like the gods on the mountain. They don't come down very often, but when they do, it's a big deal. And I always think of him as one of them.
Oh, absolutely. William Stout, Bernie Wrightson, and Dave Stevens were my hang crew when I first moved in. Talk about like imposter syndrome. You're going out with them, and they're like, "Oh, this is my buddy Shannon." And I'm like, "I'm not worthy," But we had fun. We had a lot of fun, and so getting William in here once again, phenomenal artist, amazing piece. But it also feels right because of the connection that we have going way back with Bernie. So,
is there any talk about having like I guess I'm sure you'll have a forward and all that kind of stuff in the book, but there's a part of me would love to hear some of these guys talking stories about those days and stuff like that. And maybe it would be cool to get like a conversation one day, because I would just you talking about that just makes me drool with thinking about what those stories were like and what those hangs were like. I talk about it on the show all the time. One of my favorite all-time books is that Miller Eisner book. Did you ever read that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And it's like, I just wish that was an ongoing series of all these guys talking together,
It's really cool because you realize you have all this stuff in your head that at some point you need to get out, or it just kind of gets lost, and then your friends get lost. And so there are a lot of contributions in the book, I should say too, from directors, filmmakers, writers who loved working with Bernie, or loved and appreciated Bernie but didn't know him. So it's not all art. So we will get some of that in the book too, and that's one of the things we're really excited about. It's just people expressing how much they dug this guy.
It's the most important thing. I remember meeting Bernie at in Orlando or Tampa. I forget, a convention there, big for Florida, but not a huge show compared to some of the shows out west. And just walking up to him, and he was so approachable, such a normal guy. And I know a lot of the younger generation maybe wasn't aware of his work, so he wasn't like crowded and surrounded like I feel like he should have been. But I was, even because he was already, you can tell he was, you know, starting to feel, you know, towards the end of his life. And all I could think about is like, man, I bet this guy's got some stories. I bet this guy, you know what I mean? It's like you're saying, part of the reason I want to keep doing this show is because it gives me an opportunity and a reason to talk to folks like you and folks like James and folks like, you know, Greg Ruth and all these awesome artists that I'm like, I don't know what we'll learn from talking to everybody, but I know we'll learn something. And this is my favorite part of working in this industry, is having a reason to talk with all of you, to talk shop, to learn a little something, kind of like what you're describing from back then in those days. So yeah, man, I am 100% down to hear more of that. So let's figure that out. All right, keep going. There's more. Oh, Kelly Jones, man.
Yeah.
Kelly Jones really feels like a Bernie student to me.
Yeah, and I know that, you know, Steve and he, with the Frankenstein Lab Alive, you know, Bernie signed off on, he knew he wasn't going to be able to finish the book because of his health.
Yeah.
And Kelly was the guy that everybody picked to do it. He did a stellar job. And
so
just,
good.
You know, once again, longtime friend, admirer of Bernie, but also contributor to the book. So we're very excited. And this is, you know, this is just a smidgen. There's so many more pieces that everybody's going to be finding about. So.
Oh man, amazing. What else do we got?
Yeah.
Oh, me. By the way, yeah. So I just put this here to let everybody know that, because when I posted that originally, it was kind of out of context and what are we doing with it, and I'm not going to sell it and all that kind of stuff. But here's your chance to if you guys are, you know, being fans of my work and liking to collect this stuff, this is where you'll be able to get this image. So it's crazy to be alongside these guys. You know, it should be like an addendum after everybody. But yeah, either way, definitely support this project. If only, you know, if nothing else, it's an amazing piece. It's an amazing archive piece. It's an amazing celebration of a career. And that's good energy, man. Like that, these are the projects that are just built on good energy, love, and passion for everything that we're here to celebrate. So let's pull up that link if we can on a browser.
Yeah.
I didn't prepare you for this, but let's do that.
One thing I wanted to say too is just for everybody listening to the money, like other than the cost of making the project, everybody's contributing the pieces. The money goes to the family.
Yes.
So I'm still friends with the family. Steve's still friends with the family. That was really important to us. So that's I just want to make sure that's clear too.
Absolutely, yeah. You know, it's and you think about that. You know, when an artist passes, there's not always like a great retirement there for, depending on how your career went. So it's awesome to be able to support in that way. So I think Gabby's pulling up the WrightsonTribute.com is the URL there. So yeah, we'll pull it up so you guys can see. Really easy. It's just kind of like a landing page right now where, there you go, on Kickstarter. And show it there real quickly. There you go. So yeah, there you go. Bernie Wrightson Artbook, a tribute, and it is there. So everybody, at some point tonight, if you can, just click that link, head over there. You can put in your email, and you will get notified as soon as it goes up. Is there any idea of when the actual Kickstarter will launch?
I think it's this week.
Oh, even better.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
I could be wrong though, because we were going back on that, and that was I have St. Patty's on the brain right at the moment. Okay. So, but it'll be soon. Hey,
Printed in Blood is in the comments, and they're putting some info there. So more than 150 new pieces of artwork created for the project. That's amazing. We'll include a gallery of some Bernie Wrightson pieces. That's huge. That have never been seen from private collections. I love that. I love that. That's awesome. So stuff that even if you're the biggest Bernie diehard, you may not have seen some of these pieces. So yeah. And some info on the painting we were talking about. 20 by 40 inches, Shannon, from Liam. And yes, it's an oil painting. Thank you, Printed in Blood. That's amazing. Yeah, man. Guys, this is one of those pieces. This is one of the reasons, you know, that I love doing this show, because we get to showcase what's going on. And there's so much information. It's a deluge every day of amazing artists, amazing projects. You know, but once in a while, if there's something that I think needs to be highlighted, I'm glad I can do it. And Shannon, dude, thank you, man. I appreciate you guys coming on and talking about it.
Always. Yeah. Thank you for having us.
Absolutely, yeah, man. And so when it goes live, we can we'll do some more promoting. We can jump on Instagram or something and just get a lot of more attention on it. That'd be awesome. Not that you need me. This is huge, but I would just want to help it any way I can.
We appreciate it.
Amazing, dude. Okay, we'll be in touch. I want to keep you because I know it's St. Patrick's Day, sir, and this is practically your Christmas, so we got to let you go.
This is, yeah. It was St. Patrick's Eve last night, and we left out all the Guinness, so
there you go.
We're ready to go.
Amazing. Shannon, thank you so much.
Thanks, Shannon.
Thanks,
all. Round of applause.
Later, guys.
Bye.
And you guys can follow Shannon online. I put all his links underneath. You can follow him on Instagram. Monster Forge Productions is a great company started with Shannon. Steve Niles, creator of 30 Days of Night and other great properties. They're doing great stuff. This is one of the first projects they're launching. Support it. It's huge. And again, all the profits are going to Bernie Wrightson's family. So that was really cool. I'm happy to be able to share that with you guys. Yeah, such a nice guy.
So many great stories.
Oh, yeah. When we were at Designer Con hanging out with him, and he was talking about when he worked on this project and when he worked on that project, I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, he's like literally on, I think about in Avengers, is it Infinity War? I think, yeah, Infinity War, when the Ancient One is showing Bruce Banner all the timelines.
Oh, yeah.
He lived the main kick-ass timeline that goes through.
Not the broken one.
So, yeah. So, really cool. So, before we get into the print drop, and thank you, Printed in Blood, for hanging, man. I really appreciate that. I appreciate you guys. I would love to talk
chat
more.
backup was awesome.
Yeah, thank you for the chat, and we'll talk more for sure. So I love the stuff that you guys put together over there. Yeah, so before we get to the print drop, just want to say a few things. Number one, if you could pull up Akira Takarada on Google. Yeah. Akira Takarada passed away today, and if you don't know him, he was the star, the icon of so many of our favorite Godzilla films, including the first Godzilla film, 1954. He also was in Ibira Horror of the Deep, Invasion of the Astro Monster, and if you go on the Godzilla fan groups now on Facebook and Reddit, you'll see an outpouring of love for this guy. He was at every convention, always hanging out with the fans. I got to meet him once at a show, just quickly in passing. Didn't get to talk to him or anything or get him to sign something. I would have loved that. But some of my good friends online are posting all their stories and pictures with him. And you could just tell from everything they're saying and posting, the guy's amazing. Beautiful, beautiful energy over there. So rest in peace, Akira Takarada. And yeah, man, that was a bummer. But, he lived a long, great life. So many people loved him. It's the least you can hope for, right?
He died a legend.
Died a legend, yeah.
You can't ask for more than that.
Celebrated. Everywhere he went, people loved him. The fans loved him. And so cool, man. The energy he had towards the end of his life and these pictures you can see. But if you're not, go and consider joining some of the Godzilla groups on Facebook, specifically Collect All Monsters. You guys know Kaiju Live is always in here. And those are friends of ours, and they're showing some great stuff, pictures and memories. So rest in peace, Takarada-san, man. That's it's a bummer, but at the same time, it's a great life that we should celebrate.
For sure.
Okay. That said, what else did I want to say and do? Okay, we should pull up Instagram.com and go to Mondo's Instagram because some news dropped today that I wasn't expecting to drop today, which so I'm excited to talk about it. And you guys were DMing the heck out of it to me, so I wanted to make sure we cover it. And that is, there we go. And I'm going to pull my phone because Timmy, our good bud Timmy Yoon, send me all the specs on it, and I want to make sure I don't misquote anything. Let's see here. There we go. Okay, so here we go. So you see it? Okay, this video is super cool.
Too.
Yeah, okay. This video is super cool. They edited the heck out of it. It has great music on it. I don't think we can hear the music, right?
No,
we haven't figured out how to do that
right now. Yeah, it's okay.
That's fine. But it's basically showing you that there is an original letterpress collection available now. It's in Japan, okay? I believe it is. Where did they say it was?
The National Film Archive of Japan.
Yeah,
and soon at the MoMA in Kyoto.
There you go. So the Museum of Modern Art
Museum.
Museum of Modern Art
Museum
in
of
Kyoto.
Modern Art,
yeah, and then the National Film Archive of Japan are going to be offering these letterpress cards for sale. And they are, 3 of them are the bonus prints I put in on the first 3 Godzilla APs that I released with the bonus stamp. So it's Godzilla Minya, Mechagodzilla, and Gigan. And then I created a new stamp exclusively for the set, which is a flying Hedorah in the same style. And it looks super cool. This is a partnership with Skybound and Mondo, and of course, the institutions in Japan. Big shout out to Rob Jones from Mondo, who spearheaded this, and Travis Smith, who from the press room doing all these incredible, like this is him printing the letterpress. And if you guys got to see that free print we gave away at Decon with the Godzilla figure, he made those. So the same beautiful quality. By the way, those things are selling for like $50 on eBay.
No way.
It's insane. Some of them
That's
even
amazing.
more. Yeah. But these are the same exact quality. You can see they're kind of big. They're not tiny. And here's the process. They're badass. And
I could watch this video on
I know,
repeat
right?
for like
and the music's so
1,000 years.
badass. It's like
I'm sure. It's
70s, like flair. I love the little rap. You got the little
The little
war
rap
hog.
is so
By
good.
the way, the war hog is in Japan.
It's in Japan. That's it. We're unstoppable now.
How cool is that? They team colors.
Team colors.
Team colors. It says right there, attack Peter with that cool little symbol. Man, I want to put that on a shirt, that little circle version.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, or maybe like a cool patch.
Or a mug.
But okay, since you probably don't have a poster buddy in Japan, and that's like a heck of a lot of work to get that over here. We were told we were gonna get a bunch of these to offer to you here stateside. I don't know exactly when, sooner than later, but we should have a good amount. I don't want to say the exact amount, although I was told roughly around 100, but don't quote me. And we'll make them available on the Skybound store when that happens. I don't know exactly when, but we're getting them. Don't worry. Okay, so don't go on eBay and pay a shit ton for these.
Just wait. We're gonna take care of you.
Just chill. We got you. Yeah. Everybody calm down. Okay. I always ask whenever we do any of these things, I always tell them we need some for our guys. We need some for our ladies over here, for our people in the print crew. So don't worry. We're thinking about you. We're working on it. And also, what other update do I have? I was told today by a little birdie that the Godzilla figures are arriving in the warehouse March 26th.
Oh, that's a lot sooner than I thought.
Yeah, so
that's next week. No,
9 days from now.
9 days.
9
Okay.
days from now, and then from there they will ship to you.
Awesome.
That is the
Exciting.
update from today. So if you got your Godzilla figure from Mondo, that is your update.
So you should have them by April.
Yes.
Like early April.
Yeah, early to mid-April. You guys should have
awesome.
yours, okay, gang? So I just want to update you with everything I get told. I forget so much stuff, but I want to update as we go. And then the Skybound extra 100 will be a little bit after that, but not too long. I was told maybe May, but don't quote me. You know how everything is in the world. It's crazy now.
Yeah.
What else? I can't show anything, but the Takarada figure is looking freaking awesome.
Yeah, I've been seeing. I mean, I'm
The updates.
privileged.
Yeah, you have
to see
privilege. You have
but
Takarada
they
privilege.
are so good.
It's looking awesome, and I cannot wait to show you. We're working hard on that. Hector, Mike Bonanno, and Tufan Caesar, the team behind the Godzilla figure, they're outdoing themselves on this one. This one's gonna make the Godzilla figure is awesome. This one's gonna blow that one out of the water. I'm telling you right now. FireNation.com.
Yeah. .org.
.edu. Okay. All right. So, we know what the print is. Let me show you
but
because
we should show them, right?
Yeah, show the print.
Show them what it looks
Show
actually
it.
printed. All right, here we go. Hold on. Voila. I don't know why he made me put two of the same picture back to back, but
I was
there
gonna
you
tell
go.
you to put them on
got both.
separate slides, but
it's
it's fine.
It's okay. This is what you wanted to give the people. This is what they're gonna get.
Because the one on the left was the actual photo I took, and then the one on the right is the store image.
Right.
And guys, so here's the story with this print, okay? Because we've been talking about bringing this one back. People have DM'd me and asked me for a long time, and I didn't think I was going to be able to because, number one, rights and, legal and don't get sued and et cetera, et cetera. But Creature from the Black Lagoon is now public domain. However, it just can't be the exact interpretation from the film.
I was going to say.
You can't take Universal Monsters' version of the Creature from the Black Lagoon and slap it on t-shirts and print and whatever you want. But the concept, much like Dracula or Frankenstein's monster, they're now available.
Or like werewolf, like Wolfman.
Yeah.
It's like, that's all public domain.
Right.
You just can't use somebody's
because
interpretation of it.
Right, because the original concept is from literature, and that is now public domain.
But art is property. Like art is intellectual property in and of itself, right?
Well, their stylization of it.
That's what I mean by art. Yeah.
So this print I made more influenced by American traditional tattoo design, like a back piece, and it was a reference to that, type of monster, but it's different enough that I thought, no big deal. we can just, use this new loophole, right? I also removed the only literal reference to the film, The Creature from the Black Lagoon, which was that the boat was called the Rita. I don't know if that's what the boat was called in the book. I didn't really have time to figure that out, but I just removed that from this print. You will never notice the difference unless you really look for it. And for you guys, it's a brand new edition. St. Patrick's, give me the one, give me the main. Give me the main. Look at that. In beautiful green ink. And I'm not sure if it's showing how green it is.
It's like, as long as you make mention that it's dark green,
yes.
I think people will understand.
It's a really nice green. I have
in the picture that we have, it shows up as dark green. Yeah, it's just this lighting doesn't portray it.
Other good news is they're all printed.
Yeah, so you don't have to wait. Like, they're going to be going out immediately.
Yeah, these are all printed. They finished. Andrea came by and printed the final batch today, so they're going to dry over the weekend. I'll sign them and number them on Monday, and on Tuesday they will ship out to our warehouse, which is now doing much better. For those of you who know what I'm talking about. Okay, so gang, there we go. Okay, we're gonna put the we're only doing 50 of these, okay, because we don't want to push it. If they sell out, great. If they don't sell out, I'll offer them online over the weekend, etc., or take them to some shows if we get to do any shows this year.
Fun fact, I think these are the ones that I have on my shoes.
Yes, this is the creature.
This is the design that I have on my Vans, which I don't know if people have seen them before, but I'll put them up on your page.
Yeah.
Have an old
absolutely. It's a great. I love this print. It really looks awesome in person. It's a big, statement piece. It's a rare one that I do in a different color. And gang, this is one of those that I get DMs for all the time. When are you going to re-release it? When are you going to re-release it? And like I said, I didn't think I was ever going to be able to re-release it. I think when you're down there by the shoes, there's also a video of me printing that we can show once we drop the link.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. But anyway, if not, it's probably on my YouTube for sure, which we can also show.
Yeah.
Okay, so let us prepare thyselves for those of you who are interested. It's big. It's 20 by 30, hand printed by hand, carved from linoleum block, printed on the Nepalese Lacta paper. This paper, by the way, which is the good thick boy paper. All of you guys who have a print on pre-order should be arriving soon. I sent everything out. Kaiju Killer, believe it or not, FedEx lost all the Kaiju Killer and Tiger Head prints, or else you would have had them by now. So we had to reprint all of them.
Yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, but they're already on the way to the warehouse. I mean, they're already at the warehouse. And what else is in there that I printed?
No, I don't remember.
Oh, the Akukame Strikes and Takarada in the Backyard. All those are already getting ready to be shipped out to you guys, whoever pre-ordered those. So let's get ready to drop that link for the homies.
Behold.
Oh, there you go. This is another thing I cannot make for you guys.
I know.
So they look awesome. I don't even know how we got away with them because again,
like, I don't think you had just submitted that part, and it doesn't really look like anything.
Yeah, but I couldn't do my camera. I couldn't
maybe
do
the camera set off because it looked exactly like camera.
These are
this doesn't really look like.
Yeah,
I mean,
it looks like something.
It could be.
It could be
anything.
Okay, yeah, these are awesome. I love these. We made them on the Vans custom store, and they look really good. And Gaby wore them all the time in 2019. I know, but 2019 when we were bringing the fury and the hype, trying to get Vans to.
We brought them everywhere with us.
Okay, let us put the link in the shot.
So I'm gonna try and find the video.
Yeah, but while you're doing that, you want to?
I don't have the link.
No, go on YouTube. Yeah, it's already in Teams, but go on YouTube. It's there.
Hold on 1 second.
Yeah.
I dropped the link first.
Yeah, drop it for the kids.
I thought Courtney was gonna do it. That's why I wasn't doing it.
Oh, Courtney, if you're there and you can drop the link, that's good because then Gaby can find this video. But either way, it's fine. You got it already?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We got it. And then so
there you go, everybody.
Shout out to everybody in the chat, by the way. We rushed into my nonsense, so I need to say hi to everybody. So we'll say hi to Adam Vorlachek. What's up, buddy? The Jolly Ginger Giant in the house. Jason Winters. Oh, they already got theirs. John Price got his. Jason Winters got his. Gio, what's up?
Harriman's here, and so is
Harriman, Abby, how are you guys?
Good to see you back.
Babe, check on YouTube if you want to see the video.
Okay.
And just go all the way, like put videos and go all the way. It's one of the first videos I ever posted.
Okay.
It's a cool video because it was when I was learning how to shoot video.
It's true.
By the way,
the early days.
Big thanks to Skybound and Courtney over there at Skybound who helped us upgrade our cameras. I'm not sure if you can tell. Gabby's camera.
A lot better.
Yeah,
we
I
look
think so.
Definitely
Crisp. Crisp Jackson.
Okay, hold on. Oh, here it is.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. Let me just.
Oh, there you go. Yeah. Check this out, you guys. Can you make it?
Oh God.
Oh, wait, I think you're there. Scroll down. Oh, Jesus.
I mean, it's a little.
Look, pre-mustache guy.
Mustache guy. Zoom forward. See,
Yeah.
you're just talking too much.
Yeah, talking about, there you go. So yeah, this is a video I made early on when I started my YouTube channel just to show how I did all this stuff because we were talking to new companies and new partners, and every time we had to explain the process. And if you're also new to hanging out with us, welcome first of all.
Studio.
Yeah, the old house. And man, when I can fit into that tiger shirt, I got so fat.
It's okay. The pandemic kind of.
Fat-demic. Panza-demic for the people who speak Spanish.
Was this after Japan?
Yeah, I'm wearing the Hanshin Tiger shirt. Hey, WWBFGD, Carl, what up? He got one.
Carl. Thank you very much.
So this is the black and white edition, which these weren't even numbered back then. I was just throwing them up at cons.
Yeah.
I don't think I made that much because this is already 20.
We sold a lot of them.
This was already late 2019, early 2020. Let's see what year I write here. 2019.
Yeah.
But I probably never sold more than 50, frankly. I used to take like 5 to 10 to a show.
Yeah, no, it wasn't that many, but there were people who really loved it.
Yeah. Oh, look, I was promoting a show.
Yeah, you were promoting something.
But yeah, there you go. So there you go, guys. The vault was open. We cracked it open wide.
For a good one, too.
For a good one. For a St. Patty's Day green print. Do I still wear that apron? I have it here, and I don't wear it that often because I'm always in
He also
black
has a
clothes.
lot of space to walk around here, so he's not constantly like bumping into his own inky stuff. So it's not really, unless he's going to do a long print run. But
Yeah. I usually don't have to worry about it. It could be Kong with hair combed. Yeah, it could be. But yeah. So Panza-demic ASU footy, you know what I'm talking about. That's what it was for us.
For all of us.
So yeah, really exciting stuff. I'm so glad I could make that available. Let us know if you got one. Hey, Gio, thank you so much. Appreciate that. Yeah, the baby face back then.
Ooh, super baby face. You look like a grizzled old man now.
Now I'm seasoned.
Now you're a seasoned old
professional seasoned. I wanted to show something else. I can't remember what it was.
I don't know. Do you want to tell the folks what we're going to be doing this weekend?
Yeah. So I posted it in the group just to ask if anybody is in the Orlando, Florida area. Gaby and I and a couple of our friends are going to go out to Galaxy's Edge specifically. We're going to go on Sunday. We're going to be going walking straight through Hollywood, right to Galaxy's Edge.
Right to Batu.
Just hanging out in the Star Warsy land.
A lot of shopping.
There's some shopping, some drinking some blue milk, some green milk, eating some snacks.
A lot of snacks.
Building a droid. So if you guys are in the area and want to hang, let me know. I'll try to bring some little goodies if you're there. If not, it's all good. We'll be there, I think, Saturday.
We're there Friday through Monday.
Yeah, Friday night through Monday. Well, Monday we're probably leaving, unless it's like breakfast vibes.
Whatever, Monday we're leaving.
But if you want to hang out or meet us up for something, just let us know and we'll see if we can work something out. Hey, Peter, I see you do Zodiac poster. I am Leo. Will there be a Year of the Horse poster in the future? Yes.
I'm sure there will be.
I'm sure we'll get to it. We've technically done the tiger. We've done the ox.
And the boar.
We've done the boar technically. And so sure, well, I'm sure we'll get some because everybody likes those and I like making them.
It's coming along.
So we'll definitely get to it at some point. Hey Pete, can you recommend a good source for Lacta paper? I like the paper you use. Glenn, yes. There are a couple places you can get them online. I buy them. Well, Skybound gets them in gigantic batches. So we kind of go through like a main wholesaler, which I would not recommend because you need to buy a crap ton of them to make it worthwhile. But there are places like the Mulberry Paper Company online.
Very, very famous. They've been doing it forever.
Yes.
So they're a really great source.
And they have Lacta at different sizes. They have samples. Try to get the samples first because there's thicker and thinner ones. I usually try to get the thinnest one they have available. It's easier for printing.
Yeah, but
they have lots
great
of prices
colors too.
Yeah. And definitely for trying it out is the way to go. And if you ever get to the point where you need a ton of it, there are other places you can look. But yeah, just if you Google Nepalese Lacta, there's not that many places that would even carry it. I think Blick from time to time carries it in small amounts. But yeah, That's what I would recommend. Mulberry Paper Company is probably the best bet for that. Oga's Cantina is so good. Dagobah Green Slug thing was great. I love it. We went once in 2019.
We're going again because our friends haven't gone yet, and
we miss it.
And we haven't gone since 2019, I think.
Yeah.
So we want to go back with them.
Yeah.
And enjoy.
Yeah.
We haven't been to the parks since 2019.
Yeah. It's been a while, so we're gonna have some fun. Yeah, we'll just hang out in Orlando on Saturday. Some places we want to check out. We haven't been there in a while. But yeah, so what else we talking? Had a great time at Galaxy's Edge. Just to all, don't waste your money on the Galactic Cruiser Hotel. Heard us like a joke, and for the 1%.
I know. We've it's look. They're working out the kinks.
Yeah, it definitely is a concept that I'm happy that they're doing.
Yeah.
Like I like the idea of an immersive hotel experience.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like it's something I would rush to do, especially for that price. But at least it broke the seal, and now we can see what they'll iterate on in the future. Because look, if people aren't into it, they're going to have to do some changing. And frankly, I would just wish they would do something in the original trilogy era if possible.
Yeah, but
but it's all good. It's all good.
Fine.
Abby says, Gabby, I love your new wax seal kit. So cool. Yeah, Gabby posted this awesome. Gabby's working on a little secret side business.
Yeah, let's not talk about
that
it.
She's not ready to talk about.
I don't want to talk about it, but soon.
Yeah, soon.
Yeah, very soon.
Very cool.
But yeah, I got a little over Christmas break. I bought myself one of those wax seal kits. So with like all the different color wax beads, and I got myself like a custom stamp and everything, and I'm obsessed. All I want to do is make wax seals. I'm not sending mail to anybody, but I just want to seal everything in wax. It's very satisfying.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun.
If you want to see some ASMR vibes, you can go to my channel. I just on my channel, my Instagram, I just posted a video of doing it. It's very fun.
Meltdown GRFX says, hello from Chicago. Hello.
Hello.
We haven't been to Chicago together ever, have we?
Not together.
No, but I haven't been in a while. Last time I went to Chicago, I took a field trip of young middle school kids, to the Art Institute and to the museum. I love that city. It's very cool.
Yeah.
The green screen was crisp. Yeah, dude. Yeah, that was fun.
You're welcome.
Courtney, did you like the green screen effects? Courtney helped us grab the green screen too.
Yeah, thanks, Courtney. That was awesome. It was cringe, but awesome.
No, that's what we do. Cringe equals awesome
What
here.
you do.
Had surgery on
We used to
Monday,
many
so been
people.
recovering this week. Glad I could still tune into this. Cameron, no way.
Cameron,
Hope you're doing okay.
Yeah, get better soon, but glad you're here with us.
Yeah,
today.
man. Thank you. Don't lose all your money on the Sabak table on Batu.
I'll try to
Can
keep
you
Peter
actually?
away
You
from-
can't gamble there, can you?
I don't know.
Because they had the
I
table.
saw people doing it.
Yeah?
But I didn't know that you could actually spend money on it. I don't know. But I would be down to play a game of it.
Yeah.
Like at least one.
Dude, I'm so easy when I'm there. I'm like,
You are.
I want to go
You're
to
like,
the.
just take my money.
I want to go to the droid shop and build a droid, and honestly, like eat some snacks
Definitely snacks.
and just peace out. Like I'm good. I'm just such an easy mark for that.
For real.
You know.
All right, my love.
Troy Star
Oh.
Star Wars poster idea. I'm not sure what that means. Troy Star Wars poster idea,
Maybe
Chris.
Droid?
Oh yeah, droids. I would love to do it. Make sure they get their attention. Tell them that you want
for
to see
real.
me do something. All right, Matthew Kim here. Hey,
Oh, hey, Matthew.
show me some pics at Galaxy's Edge. Star Wars when you come back. I have never went specifically to Galaxy's Edge, and there is one in Cali, by the way. But
Right,
never
yeah,
went.
'cause they have it in California too.
Yes.
Don't
it
worry,
is fun.
Matthew. I got you. I'll show you all of the fun Galaxy's Edge pictures on my return.
Yes.
And I will be posting to Instagram probably nonstop while we're there. So.
Absolutely. Guys, make sure you are subscribed to the channel. We are working really hard still on the Takarada book. Some amazing conversations are happening on behind the scenes. I had an awesome one today. I can't wait till you see what we're planning for this. Can't wait to show you some of the artwork I've been making without posting. You know, if you might have noticed that like my social media has been a little quieter than it used to be because so much of what I'm working on I can't show, and I don't want to show everything yet. So when the book finally does come out, there are surprises for even you guys who are always tuned in and locked on to what we're doing. So forgive me on that, but there is awesome stuff coming. And we took all the notes from the prior stream about the Kickstarter, and we combed all of them. We went through all of them. We're using some of them. So I'm excited to for you guys to get to see that. So coming up in the what month are we in now? March 16th. Coming up next month Wait, do we have one more stream this week or this month? Probably.
This month, I think we have one at the end of the month.
We have
one on the 31st, literally the end of the month.
Okay, but yeah, okay. So we have some exciting prints coming out. We have some more Mondo stuff coming soon, sooner than you think, and some more exciting stuff in the comic space sooner than you think. So lots of good stuff coming this month and next month. I cannot wait for you guys to see it. But yeah, make sure you're subscribed. Click like on the video if you can. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, and join the group. Attack Peter Print Crew on Facebook. A lot of people buy, sell, trade prints there, especially if you're looking for something. Before you go to eBay, go there because people are not looking to take advantage on the print prices. And it's a good way to keep it all in the family. So it's really good to do that. In Discord, we have a Discord server. It's not super active at the moment, but there are some people who prefer to get their info there. And we like having it up just in case the other services get nasty. You never know. Okay, we're going to wrap it up. We got a lot to do. We got to pack tonight. And we got to get on to Orlando tomorrow. So, yes.
Go over our plans, get reservations tightened up. Got a lot of stuff to do.
John Price says something for 426. I'm not going to have a new Alien print in time for this year, unfortunately. I was considering it, but a lot of stuff got in the way, but there is something rad coming. I'll tell you that. So just stay tuned. One thing that you'll probably be able to guess and one thing that you will not be able to guess. I'll tell you that.
Ooh,
all right.
Mysterious.
So, yes, a lot of fun stuff. All right, you guys. Love you. Peace and love. Peace and love.
We'll see you in a couple weeks.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.